Hey hunties, hope you're all fine, dandy and well wherever you're watching this in the world today. So we're back in the kitchen for another Get Baked with Abby. I have actually pre-prepared things today, except for turning the oven on, because I've just realised that's the only thing I haven't done. But that's easily remedied. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the oven turned on, get that preheating, and then we shall get on with our baking task for the day. So today's baked product that we're going to do, I did this a few years ago for the very first time, and I did it at a bake sale that I did, and I'm talking back in like 2017, and then I hadn't done it for ages and ages and ages, and then a few weeks back I did this for a batch in work, and they went down an absolute treat. One of my bosses had 3 pieces in one shift and then shouted at me because he's supposed to be on a diet, and it was obviously my fault. And then he proceeded to have another piece the next day because there was more left over. Again, my fault. Not my fault, they were so good, I'm just saying. So yeah, these are called my Better Than Sex Brownies, and that is cookie dough base, Oreos in the middle, and then brownies on top. They are absolutely wonderful, and I'm gonna go through it today. Now, like I said, I've pre-prepared a load of stuff with ingredients and the whatnot, but I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of a secret today. So when it comes to certain baking items, I'm not very good at it, and I feel that in life there's only 2 times where it's okay to cheat in things. Baking is one of them. Cookie dough, yeah, this stuff. It's literally Lidl's own brand one. Other brands are available, I'm sure, but I shop in Lidl. So I've got 3 packs of this. I've already got 2 packs decanted out. So got that in the bowl. So I'm going to shift across over to here. We're going to get our 3rd pack on the go. As much noise as possible. So that then needs, so each pack is 60 grams of butter and 20 grams of water, I think it was. Yeah, 60 grams of butter, 20 grams of water. So I've got 100 and, excuse the aircraft that's about to go off. Gone? I think it's gone. So I've got 180 grams of butter and I've got 60 ml of water, pre-decanted because I'm being clever, and we're getting through this properly. So water, butter, all of that butter out. Butter! And I knew I forgot something. Bear with me one moment, I'm coming over to you, and it's going to be very, very scary, and it's going to be very up close and personal. I'm just going to go down. Ugh! Because I realised I need my electric mixer. I'm coming back up. Huh. Wonderful. Please don't use the sexual humour, I really shouldn't do that. This is a baking channel, it's wholesome. There is a fly. Go away. Now, that was terrifying. Now, one of the things that I like to do is, when I do baking, especially mixing cookie dough, is I use bread kneading ones, just because I feel like it's, I don't know, it just mixes it a little bit better and a little bit easier. So I'm going to do that now. Just doing a quick check on the base to make sure there's no excess flour. There is a little bit still on there. Yep, that is now all clear. quick dust. And then we're going to come back over here. Up close and personal again, I apologise. And a pre-lined baking tin. Now, obviously you don't want to have too much wastage, so try and get as much of that cookie dough off of the beaters as possible. I once saw a meme and it said, a good parent lets their child lick the beaters after baking. A great parent turns the mixer off, or something like that. I was like, huh, I don't think my parents ever turned the mixer off, just saying. Nah, my parents are great. I have a wonderful family. I think maybe that's why I'm not getting on Drag Race. I don't have a childhood trauma. I think I've said that before, probably. It bears repeating. Come on, get off. Do we like my new apron? It was a birthday present from the husband as he's away. It has lots of Drag Race quotes. Can't read upside down. Back rolls. Good God, girl, get a grip. Miss Vanjie, Miss Vanjie, Miss Vanjie. Oops, excuse the hairs. Ugh. Make sure they're on the floor and not in the baked products. I'm trying to see. Come on, Teletubby, teleport us to Mars. I'm not joking, bitch. Absolutely. Water for Ducks back. Party. Go back to Party City. There's loads. I think you got it from Etsy. I don't know. Right, continuing. So now we're going to scoop all of this wonderful cookie dough into our lined baking tin. I think this is probably the most difficult part of this, is the fact that because it goes down in one solid lump, it's getting it all spread out nice and evenly over everything. Oh man, come on, get back in there, thank you. So, now we want to spread this out, nice and even layer, but because we've got it on a baking sheet, it has a habit of just moving the baking sheet. I have not figured out a way to get this to spread nice. So if anyone has any suggestions, they would be greatly appreciated. I'm just going to go for that spoon. Nope, metal spoon ain't working either. It's getting warm. So next, because I'm cheap, I won't buy real Oreos, and for some reason Lidl don't do normal sized Oreos, they do giant Oreos, or giant Neo. I wonder what that could be a dupe of. However, these are pretty decent. I think there's 15 of these, so what you do is spread them out evenly, like that. Give them a good press in so that they kind of bed themselves into the cookie dough a little bit. And then what we're going to do next, we're going to move on to the next step, which is the brownie mix. And again, this is the second time it's worth cheating. Yeah, there's only 2 times it's worth cheating. That's cookies and brownies. I just can't be bothered with it. It's far too much. I know it's easy, but when this is available, it's easy enough. I've also had a great many compliments when I've done cookies and brownies for work, colleagues, and they've gone, oh, your cookies and brownies are so delicious, like they're put perfectly. It's all this. And I just go, oh, thanks. I don't claim that it's mine, I just go, oh, thanks, and don't correct them. There's a difference. Now, one of the things that I do, one of the things that I do is that I will add chocolate chips to brownie mixture, because I have a severe hatred of brownie that just is nothing but brownie. So I like to get 2 packets of white chocolate chips and a packet of milk chocolate chips. Now, obviously, you can do whatever proportions you want. You can put in dark chocolate chips, you can add nuts. I'm not a fan of nuts within brownie. I don't know why. Considering I generally quite like nuts. And for this recipe, it calls for an egg per box, butter per box, I think 30 grams of water, 30 ml of water. Excuse me, I'm just going to wipe my hands off because I got some cookie dough on my hand. 30 grams of butter, 1 medium egg and 30 ml of cold water. So obviously we've multiplied that by 3, so we have our 3 eggs. We have our butter. Oh, for goodness sake. I wasn't prepared again for this. Ooh, there's somebody over there running that, I know. My kitchen faces the front of the house, so anybody who walks past can just see me randomly in drag in the kitchen, being the good house bitch that I am. Sorry, housewife that I am. I have people who watch this with their children. I really should be more careful. So apologies if you're watching with children. One of the things I'm very glad of as a recent investment, to say investment, my mother gave it to us, is we now have a dishwasher, which makes cleanup so much easier. Now, you'll feel something again. Get up close and personal. Now, this is one that I actually prefer to do by hand. I don't know why, I just do. I'm very weird like that. I'm not going to turn this one on its end, but I will check underneath, because that would all just pour out. I've forgotten. I keep having to come and get up close and personal with you. I do apologise. I need another spatula. It's fine, it went on the worktop. And then, finally, we add the brownie on top of the rest of the mixture. This one spreads out lovely and evenly, unlike the cookie dough, who just likes to be awkward. And I'm one of these people of, everyone's like, oh yeah, but do you not like to keep a little bit in there to lick the bowl? Well, I don't generally mind it, but I'd rather that all of the baked good were, in the baked good. So spread that out nice and even, make sure everywhere is covered, lovely, even layer. And there we have it. I'm not going to weigh it. It's quite a lot. It's good and heavy. When I did this last time, I got asked, do you know how many calories are per this slice? Probably better not to. I calculated it, and I think it was something about each slice was about 400 kilocalories, which you were like, oh, that's not too bad. Then we calculated the sugars and carbohydrates, and it was over 100% of your recommended daily intake in one brownie. So yeah, proceed with caution. Now we're going to put this into the oven for an hour. The issue, it obviously tells you like recommended baking times to be 20 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever. Because this is so thick, it just needs the extra time to like go through. So I stick it in for an hour, I come and check on it after half an hour to turn it around just to make sure it gets like a nice proper even bake. And then at the hour point, I fully check on it, give it a good stab, check in a few places. I think the last time I ended up with it in there for an hour and 20 minutes because it just, the knife kept coming out, I say dirty, unclean. And yeah, voila. I'm gonna go down again. That's just my knees, I'm sorry. And correction. Right, I'm gonna get off for now. I'm gonna go What time are we on? It is 5:25. So I need some dinner, is what I need. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disappear off. I'm gonna get some bits put away for cleaning. And then just a second, computer, set a timer for an hour, please.
1 hour, starting now.
Thank you very much. I'm going to get off, I'm going to get all of this put away into the dishwasher, get that put on, and then I'm going to go and have some food. I'm going to have to stay in full drag so that we can take this out of the oven together. Yeah, I'm expecting guests over at 7 as well. So we've got an hour and a half. Maybe I won't stay in drag. Maybe I'll just do a final reveal. I'll just do a final photo to add to the edit. So, I look stunning, by the way, just saying. Thank you very much. Don't look at the back with the corset. However, my weight loss journey is going well because my corset, whereas I normally kind of pull the string and then attach it to 2 of the fasteners here, if I do that, it sits too loose. So what I've had to do is I've had to wrap it around, cross it over and attach it to the top and the bottom fastener. And it's sitting wonderfully. So my weight loss journey is going fantastically, just saying. So yeah, I'm gonna get off. Not after I eat this on, this should be like, you're fat again. So I'm gonna go off, I'm gonna go get out of drag. I will sit down, get this lot put in the dishwasher, and then I'm gonna eat. And then we shall go from there. So, thank you very much for tuning in today. That was weird, I've never really said that. I'm sorry, I've got a really itchy cheek. I'm trying not to itch it, because touching your face in a kitchen, like, it's fine, I'm done with baking. Face. I don't know, honestly, I do not know anymore. Like, I'm going insane. Right, oh, another runner from somebody I know in work. Good Lord, they're all out, crazy people. I went for a 10k walk this morning instead, because, you know, normal people. Right, I'm gonna get off. Right. I'm just gonna keep saying right until my brain works. I don't know what I'm doing. Good Lord, I am gonna go insane. I don't know what is happening. I need my husband back, that's what I need. Left! I'll see you later. Bye, hunties.